Hello everyone and welcome to another Sunday Sunshine show. So I'm here with Becky today.
Hello everyone.
We've been out all day, it's now 8 o'clock and we've been to the river, haven't we?
Yeah, we spent most of the day down by the river.
And that's something we do quite a lot, and today's video is 10 ideas of what you can do in the summer. So things that doesn't cost a lot of money, you know, it doesn't have to be expensive or anything, just to get you out the house and do something you enjoy.
Yeah, enjoy the fresh air.
Yeah, and going to a river, we're quite lucky, we've got several by us, haven't we? Is something we like to do quite often. You see lots of things, birds and, you know, wildlife, all different things, don't you? And
yeah, people going by on their boats.
Yeah, and people stop and very friendly. And when we were out today, I did a little bit of footage, not much, so I'll insert that now. But before I do, I just want to say this is in collaboration with two other housewives, Tina and Tina's Talk Time and Marie Busy Bee Marie. So at the end of the video, I'll introduce you to the two ladies as well. So after you've seen this video, you can pop over to their channels and see their ideas for summer, 10 things that they recommend you can do. So let me just insert the little bit of footage I have from today of today's river walk. So today is hot, it's 27 degrees, so we've come for a river walk. I like a river walk, we come with grandkids, and so keep your eyes and ears open to see what you can see. And then we just spotted a raft in the distance, so I'm hoping I can show you as you get closer. Lots of shaded areas, so it keeps you nice and cool. There's a little bit of a breeze. I'm hoping as we get up here you'll see the raft. Let's have a look. Yeah, there it is, look. How brilliant is that? It's amazing what you see on these river walks. You can hear all the birds. And look at all these butterflies. This little swamp area here. Hopefully you can see. I can see about 12 butterflies. There's a cluster of them here. Just all flying around like cabbage whites. So we just found these. I said to him, it's two of them. I said, what are they? And he said they're automatic water feeders for the cow. So if they nuzzle it, Mick, can you demonstrate it? Yeah, they push their nose against it. It lets it fill up with water from the river. How clever is that? There's two of them here. So we've got our chairs out now and we've just seen a plane. We're not that far from Fairford, so I should think this is just taken off from Fairford. And I think hopefully it might come along in front of us so you might get a good view. But it's amazing what you see on these river walks, isn't it? And there's a little breeze as well. Yeah, so hopefully you can see that. What kind of plane is it, Michael? Can't we see? But yeah, Fairford's not far down the road. You get lots of planes take off from Fairford. So you can see from that, just out and about, you hear the birds singing, there's people to talk to. We met those two guys on the raft, they were lovely, and they were YouTubers, weren't they?
Yeah.
They have their own channel. Can you remember what it was called? I'll pop it at the bottom of the screen. They gave us a little...
like a QR code.
Yeah, QR code, and it sounds quite interesting, their channel. We haven't had time to have a look yet, but they've been to Thailand and
Leo was watching one of their challenge ones.
Oh, was he?
A minute ago, yes. They tend to do a lot of, I think, challenges. Like the one they were filming today was a challenge to see if they could, how long it would take them on the raft. And
yeah,
if the raft
they
would
built
make
this
it.
raft themselves, hadn't they? And they were just cruising down the river on it. And yeah, they were a lovely couple of lads. And we stopped and had a chat to them and found out they were YouTubers. We didn't say we were as well, but because we've got a completely different channel to theirs. I don't think they'd want to watch ours. But yeah, but they were a couple of lovely lads. And it's absolutely tipping down now. So hopefully that's going to stop in a minute. If not, we'll have to divert inside. But yeah, you see so many different things, don't you? Every time we've gone for a river walk, we've seen something interesting, haven't we? Whether it's fish, Leo loves seeing
and you
fish
don't have
in the
to
river.
walk. Like I enjoy going for quite a long walk down the river, but sometimes, like today, you took your seats and you walked a little bit, and then you stopped by an opening.
That's
so
it.
You got the option.
And you went a bit further, didn't you? Down to the lock end, you know, and then met us on the way back. And then afterwards we did go to the local pub, didn't we, and had a drink.
Yeah.
We sort of sat in the shade under a tree and had a drink and a packet
There
of
does
crisps.
tend to be a pub near.
Yeah, there's normally
on
a
the route
cafe
of
or
the river,
pub, isn't
isn't
there,
there?
close by. And yeah, it's just enjoyable. And, you know, apart from the drink we purchased in the pub, we didn't have to pay parking or anything, did we? It didn't cost us a penny,
No.
did it? And it's fun, yeah.
Yeah, gets you out in the fresh air.
That's
I
it.
think I find it very relaxing listening to the birds, being out, being by the water.
Just seeing the different fish, and, you know, that you can see in the water, the different birds and cows. Right? Did you see those water feeders for the cows?
Yeah,
I didn't know
yeah.
what they were, and then Dad said, "Oh, it's the cows to sort of nuzzle up on and get their water." The first time I've ever seen those. So yeah, you find lots of interesting things. So that would be our first recommendation. Would be a river walk.
Something we do very often. Isn't it?
Yeah. As we're lucky, we've got so many rivers, haven't we? Quite close sort of vicinity to us. The next thing we put down was picnics. We do like a picnic, don't we?
Yeah, and again, you can have a picnic in so many different places. You could take a picnic down the river. You could take a picnic to like a play park. I'm thinking like when we went to Fairford, we actually got chip shop that day.
Yeah.
And but you could take a picnic and sit on the bench there.
Yeah.
And if you've got like kids or grandkids and they could play.
Just seems sitting under a tree in the shade,
Yeah.
just watching it all go by.
And even before we went to that, I don't know if it was a National Trust site.
Yeah.
I can't think what it was called now. We just went to one of those places and sat and had our picnic.
Yeah,
And
gaming that was by a river as well, wasn't it? We had sat and had our picnic, and there was like an old historic building there, and that wasn't there.
like
and
a barn.
Yeah,
I can't think what his name was, but there's lots of different places you can go.
And you know, like Becky said, it can just be a park anywhere. Just go and park yourself under a tree. We've just got a couple of little pop-up chairs, makes it comfy, or you can take a blanket. Take your little picnic, you know, if you want to jazz it up, you could take some Prosecco, get some nice fancy plastic glasses and
Sounds
things.
nice.
Yeah, or flask even. It doesn't have to cost money and it just gets you out of the house and it's enjoyable. And you'll be surprised what you see and, you know, who you meet and what have you.
Again, you can just sit and watch the world go by, can't you? See,
that's it. Yeah, people are
what's
quite
going
chatty,
on.
aren't they? People out with their dogs and kids playing, you know. It's nice to get out and about, I think. So that was number 2, picnic. Number 3, we've got visiting an outdoor pool or going to the beach for the day.
Yeah, I think like the outdoor pool, we've been to the one in Cirencester quite a lot recently, especially in the hot weather. And again, I think that's great. Even I think you would say you and Dad would even enjoy that, even if it was a case of not going with the grandkids.
Sometimes Dad and I have just gone and spectated, sort of, you know, sat on the bench there, and you can purchase a cup of coffee in a little kiosk, or again you can take your own. And we just watched the grandkids in the pool. And you know, last week I did have a paddle in there, and Dad went for a swim, and it's quite reasonable, isn't it? I think it was about sort of £12-13 just for a family, and I think that's really good. So we're lucky that's close by as well.
There are lots of like I'm trying to think what they're called now.
Lidos. Something like that, isn't it? Yeah.
Around.
Yeah.
That you can go to.
And we were lucky that one you could sort of book. They take so many bookable spaces and the rest were like walk-in, so we didn't have to queue, did we?
No, it's just finding these places, isn't it?
It's just researching,
Once
isn't
you
it?
found these places, then you've got them to go to.
Yeah, and they all do all sorts of activities in the week. They have yoga classes in the water and aerobics, and you know they've got
Evening
lane swimming.
swims,
Evening swims. They even have the youth disco thing, I think, on a Friday night, don't they?
Yeah.
We just found out. But if you research what's around outdoor pools and things, you know, you'll be surprised.
Because sometimes you don't realise what is around you and what is near you.
We only realised this one was here. Was it last year? Or the year
A few
before?
years ago,
Yeah,
I
it
went.
wasn't that long ago. I only knew it.
I
think it was last year.
went with a friend a few years ago when Neil was a lot smaller. But again, it's just finding. I'm just thinking, even for us, like we've been doing quite a few walks in like different villages near us.
Yeah.
Like places that, even though they're so close, that we didn't know like what was there before. So sometimes it does just take a little bit of research to see what is actually around near you that you can do.
And you might be surprised what's on your doorstep that you didn't even know existed. The other one on that was Stroke Beach Day, because a beach day is brilliant, isn't
Yeah.
it? You know, you can take your picnic and what have you, have a little paddle in the sea, you know, take your chairs or whatever, or your picnic basket. The only thing is, in the height of the summer, is you have to allow for any sort of traffic coming home, don't you, from
I
motorways
guess it
and things. It
depends
can
how
be
close
busy.
there is a beach to
Because I
you.
suppose the nearest beach to us is what, about hour and a half away, something like
Yeah.
that. Yeah, so we have to travel. So we always have to be wary, you know, in the height of the summer, it might take us a little bit longer coming home if the, you know, on the motorway, if it's busy, you know, a lot of people have been out for the day.
Again, I think it's maybe researching beaches, because some will be busier than others.
Yeah.
Some you will have to pay parking. Some may have free parking.
Because again, you've got to pay parking,
Yeah.
it all adds to the cost, doesn't it? Time you got your fuel, you pay for parking for the day, you know, it can work out expensive. You know, where you're lucky, the beach you went to by your friend the other week
Yeah.
near Bournemouth, you said it's free parking
Yeah.
there, wasn't it? So you
And
just had to pay the
again,
fuel.
so the first beach that I went to with her, shortly after they moved down, we had to pay parking, and at that time it was more like winter months, so obviously it was fairly quiet, but still quite a lot of people. But I know she said now that beach gets really obviously busy in the summer, and obviously the main Bournemouth beach is packed in the summer. But recently we went to one that's literally like 10 minutes, 20 minutes drive from there, follows the same coastline around, and it's much quieter, and the parking was free. So it's just researching, I think,
Yeah.
the parking at these places.
And I haven't been to that one, but you showed me the pictures. It did
it's
look really
beautiful.
nice. So we are planning on going with you, because you have to go and pick up Max
Yeah.
soon, don't you? That's
Yeah.
her friend's dog, Sophie's dog, and you're dog sitting, aren't you? So I'll come down, because it looked a lovely beach. So we probably plan a beach day then, won't we?
Yeah, and again, you can set up and have a beach day and like a paddle, or you can just go for a walk along the beach. If maybe
Again.
you've got one that's closer to you,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
going for a walk down the beach, maybe.
And like you say, just sat in a chair, people watching.
Yeah.
You know, it's lovely. I enjoy that, people watching. You know, it's fun, isn't it? Yeah.
One of my favourite times is when we actually had the fire on
Oh yeah, we had
Budley Beach down in
we had
Devon in the evening.
Well, like a little barbecue, wasn't
Yeah.
it? Really, I suppose, on the beach. It was a pebble beach, and we set up this little barbecue for Leo, and fire, like a little
Yeah,
fire pit,
fire, yeah.
and did we toast marshmallows? I
Yeah.
think we did, didn't we? Just sat round it in the evening. It was chilly, but we had our sort of coats on, and we sat in the deck chair, lit this little bonfire, and toasted our marshmallows, and yeah, it was good, wasn't it?
Yeah, I loved it. It's one of my favourite things that we've done.
Yeah, that was good, and that was in the evening time. Okay, so what have we got next? So number 4, join a group. So, you know, if you want to meet people, you want to get out and about, you can always join a group. You know, there's lots of groups around. There's U3A do lots of different ones. You've got walking groups, you can help with a charity, all sorts of things, book clubs and that, you know. Get out there, you know, research again, see what clubs or activities are near you, you know, so you can go out and meet people and, yeah, and enjoy the day. When we went to, you didn't come, but when I went to Devices the other day with Emma, there's a series of locks, and when we were in the queue for the toilets of all things, I was chatting to this lady, and she was a solo traveller. She joined this like camper van group for solo travellers, and they all met at this one particular place, campsite and that, and then they'd all gone walking for the day and that, you know. So there are some really good groups out there. It's just knowing, you know, about them, isn't it?
Finding
Research
them.
again, isn't it? And the internet is brilliant for that. Yeah, brilliant for that. Okay, so what we've got, number 5, hosting a barbecue or afternoon tea.
Yeah, love a barbecue.
We haven't had one this year, have
No.
we?
Actually,
Oh,
we
we
had
had
one.
one. Yeah, we did have one. Yeah, a few weeks ago. Yeah, just a little disposable one that we had in the shed, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And that was fun. So we'll have to, arrange to have a barbecue, won't we? Again, that's great for getting people together, isn't it? You know, if they all bring something along and have a barbecue, or even sort of, you know, afternoon tea, you know, scones, cream and jam, or make a cake and invite your friends over, you know, just say bring your deck chairs and umbrellas or whatever, come and sit in the garden, we'll have afternoon tea.
Nice and relaxed at home.
Yeah. Okay, so number 6, If it's really hot, like the hot heat wave we've had recently, and you just it's getting to you want to go out and about, you want somewhere cool. Why not think about a cinema or something like that? They're nice. A lot of
Somewhere
them,
with aircon.
yeah, have aircon, because you were on about going to Toy Story the other day,
Yeah.
purely because ours is airconned and it would be lovely and cool. But unfortunately, everybody else had the same idea.
Yeah, and it was booked. Yeah, someone mentioned it to
Yeah.
me. They said that they were going purely.
Yeah.
They wanted to see the film, but they were going purely on that day to go and spend a little bit of
Yeah.
time in the aircon.
Just have some respite from
Yeah.
from the heat. And we actually did that. We went to McDonald's, didn't we? Last minute decision.
Sat in the aircon.
for dinner the other night. We thought, oh, can't go in the kitchen and cook. We were saladed out. We'd had so many salads. And Becky said, oh, do you know what? McDonald's is lovely and cool. Why don't we go and have McDonald's, sit inside in the aircon and have our dinner? And that's what we did, didn't we? And it just cooled you down.
Yeah.
Revitalised you.
That short bit of time just going and sitting in the aircon.
Yeah, it made such a difference, such a difference. Because you've been at work, haven't you? But, Dad and I hadn't left the house for a couple of days. And, I'm so used to going out and about. And it was just nice to get out, even though it was only McDonald's. It was just nice to get out. And, yeah, it does refresh you. Okay, so number 7, I've got to explore little villages, National Trust places, or even go on a coach trip. I think there's some good coach trips around. We've got Barnes Travel. I don't know if that's a world, or I think it's just local. I think it's just local to us, isn't it?
I'm not sure.
But yeah, you've got National Express and all that. So many different coach trips you can go on now. Or if you've got your bus pass, you can go around different towns and places, can't you?
Yeah. Different towns, different cities,
That's
beaches.
it.
Again, you could go to beaches.
Yeah. Take yourself out for the day.
But even like the National Trusts, like you could go to manor houses, like abbeys, can't you? And just go and have a wander around.
Yeah, just say to one of your girlfriends or whatever, or your partner, come on, where should we go next week? Let's plan a trip out. Yeah, and just arrange that little trip out.
I think sometimes we don't explore. I know before we started going to these little villages, I felt like I never really went out and explored, because you just was at home. Whereas if you were away, like on holiday, obviously you'd want to go and explore. So actually going to maybe somewhere that's near you and just exploring it, seeing what it's like.
Seeing what's on your doorstep. Because we're lucky, we've got lots of little Cotswold villages by us. And, it's only been the last couple of years that we started to explore them, haven't we? We just wander around and, so it's just lovely to see them, and to see what's there. And we just look on YouTube and sort of research them and see what they have, what's of interest, and off we go, Okay, so what we got next? Number 8, enjoy a canal cruise or river cruise. Can you remember for Dad's 70th birthday, we did a boat trip, didn't we?
Yeah, narrowboat.
Yeah, on a narrowboat. And we had to drive to Bath, didn't we? And we had is it a skipper? Is that what you call it? He just took us down the river for the day, and we took a cake and that.
Leo loved it. Leo wants to do it again.
It was good fun, wasn't it? And it wasn't that expensive. I think, you could have as many people as you like. I think it was about £250. It was just our party on the boat, and it took us down the river. It was probably about 4 hours, I suppose, wasn't it? Something like that.
And we stopped, didn't we? And we went and had some
Yeah, you said you wanted
lunch.
to stop and go and get a drink in the cafe and that lunch, so we did. And as I say, we took the birthday cake on the boat, and it was just something different, going on the river. Everybody's waving to us and that. It was good fun, wasn't it?
Leo enjoyed having a go, steering the boat. And
that was brilliant. Mick didn't know, sort of, it's a surprise, and he really enjoyed it as well. But yeah, we'd like to do that again, wouldn't we?
Yeah, I'm just thinking cost-wise. I know not far from us there is a volunteer narrowboat where you can pay like a couple of £1 and go up and down a canal.
Yeah.
I'm just thinking like cost-wise, if you didn't want to like hire one.
Yeah.
There are lots of like actual trips where it's a bit cheaper and you just go on a little.
I mean, the one by us is only a very short trip, so I should think there's probably a couple of £1 at the most. But
you still get to experience.
Yeah, just that experience of going on the narrowboat, isn't it? Even though it's probably only 10 minutes at the river and back on the one that we were on about. But yeah, again, it's just doing something a little bit different. All right, what we got next? So I think that was number 8. So number 9, I've got create a wildlife friendly garden with bird feeders and pollinating plants in the garden. I think, yeah, that's a good thing, isn't it?
Yeah, because then you don't have to go out. You
No.
can just sit and enjoy what you've
Yeah.
created.
See
enjoy
what birds
seeing,
come in your garden, and because you get these apps now, can't you, that can help you recognise what bird it is you're seeing, and yeah, just by even just getting a little tub, putting some water and some little plants in there, and yeah, just see what wildlife comes into your garden. Make a little what do they call it? Little bug hive, or see what bugs come into your garden, and do a little habitat for hedgehogs, things like that. I haven't seen a hedgehog for years, have you?
No, I haven't.
And we've got, lucky enough at the back here, we've got this field and like little mini forest, and we have foxes come, don't we? And there's about 5 now in the evening, and we have the deer, and it's
nice to
lovely.
watch.
Yeah, lovely to watch, and the squirrels, and but in your own garden, just see the different butterflies, just research what attracts, butterflies, certain plants. I know buddleias that used to get lots of butterflies are attracted to a buddleia bush and things like that. And lavender, you get lots of bees, don't you? And just make your garden interesting.
And I think you can make your garden like a nice place to sit without spending a lot now, can't you? With lots
you can
of the
get some
store,
just wild seeds, can't you, and plant, with
or like the
flowers in
supermarkets, B&M and places do plants a lot cheaper, don't they, than garden centres.
That's
So
it.
you can definitely create a nice
You can make
kind
your
of
own
space.
little pond, just get an old bathtub or something like that, put your water in, get a little lily pad, and you can put a fish in there if you wanted to, couldn't you? Yeah, it's amazing what you can do if you think about it. So that was number 9. What we got for number 10? Oh, this is when you said about breakfast in the garden.
Breakfast in the garden.
Yeah.
I love that, and I think sometimes it gets overlooked. But I think for me, I know there's nothing nicer than waking up and coming outside, even if it's just like with your cup of tea or coffee or having breakfast, just getting outside that first bit in the morning, especially in the summer if it's going to get a lot hotter as the day goes on. Coming out while the temperatures are that little bit cooler in the morning, getting that fresh air.
Sing.
Yeah, I think that's such a nice way to kind of start the day.
Yeah, it's just making it interesting, isn't it? Yeah, just sit outside with your cuppa, and you can sit there, bring your book out as well, and just say, I'm going to have an hour. It's just cooler, just have a bit of me time before I have to go inside to sort of keep cool.
It's just enjoying those simple moments, isn't it?
Yeah.
You don't always have to be going to different places to enjoy it. You can have the enjoyment of actually
just giving it a little bit of thought of what you can do, isn't it? Like we said, it doesn't have to cost money. Anyway, that's our 10 ideas of what you can do for summer. So I hope you enjoyed it. So I hope you enjoyed that. This is a little sort of off the cuff ramble from us. Hopefully we're giving you some ideas what to do, on a nice summer's day. So please go and take a look at Tina's channel and Marie's channel. I'll introduce you to the ladies at the end. And thank you to Becky for joining me.
That's okay.
And the rain managed to hold off, didn't it?
So, yeah, it was quite nice. We literally had like a 5-second shower.
Yeah. I have to put the chairs away now. So we've got Leo over there, bless him. He just turn you round. Do you want to say hello, Leo? Where are you? You've been very good, haven't you? Out playing in the field. So what have we got in those trees over there, Leo? Conkers. They're not ripe yet, are they? But we've got some conker trees, haven't we? Oh, I can hear a cuckoo as well. So yeah, thank you very much for watching. Take care, everyone. Bye for now.
Bye.